do the continuing lesson on the product rule and the quotient rule. And here I've typed up the quotient rule. And what it basically says is if you have the derivative of a quotient, the derivative of that is the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the derivative of the bottom times the top, all divided by the bottom squared. Okay. And it's probably easier to demonstrate this with a couple of examples rather than to just look at this rule. So let's do an example. So here we have a function, f of x equals 3x minus 3 over x, all divided by x minus 5. Okay. And, you know, rather than try and do this problem as is with the quotient rule, because here we have a quotient within a quotient, there's a couple different approaches that we can go about doing this. So first I'm going to just do a little bit of work on this and say that this is really 3x minus 3x to the negative 1, because that's what 3 over x really is, all of it divided by x minus 5. Now we take the derivative of that and let's apply the rule now. So the derivative of the numerator, so that gives me 3 plus 3x to the negative second, because I'm applying the power rule here, times the denominator minus the derivative of the denominator, which in this case is just 1, times the numerator. All of it over the denominator squared. Now, this is certainly the right answer, but if we're going to do higher level mathematics, and certainly if you're going to try to pass the AP exam, you need to be able to simplify this into something a little bit better than what we got going on here. Okay? So what we don't want to see is negative exponents, and what we don't want to see is complex fractions. So we have to take care of both of those. So before I do any of that, let's see if I can simplify this a little bit more. So this is 3 plus 3x to the negative second times x minus 5. Distribute this 1 here, negative 3x plus 3x to the negative first. All of it over x minus 5 quantity squared. Okay. And again, in order to get rid of these x to the negative powers, I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by x squared. So this is going to give me 3x squared plus 3 times x minus 5 minus 3x to the third plus 3x, all of it divided by x squared times x minus 5 quantity squared. Okay. And now we'll just do some more simplification here. So I'm going to distribute this part here of the numerator. So that's going to give me 3x cubed minus 15x squared plus 3x minus 15, and then the remaining part that I had from before. Okay. Numerator, let's keep that exactly the same. Negative 3x cubed and 3x cubed, that goes away. Then we have 3x and 3x, that's going to give me 6x. So then what I have is negative 15x squared plus 6x minus 15 all over this expression, x squared times quantity x minus 5 squared. And then we could also factor out a negative 3 in the top. So that's going to give me 5x squared plus, or minus rather, 2x plus 5. Okay. All of this divided by the denominator. And this is the final form that we need to be able to write it in. And we need to be able to get it from this complicated expression. As you can see here, if we apply the quotient rule, technically here we're done, but we're not really done because we got some more work to do in order to simplify it into something that that looks simple, and of course, for the purpose of the exam, you're going to need to be able to do something like this. So thank you for watching. We have a wonderful day. There's going to be a couple more videos if you haven't been able to do the other problems on your own.